About to start this thing up. I just got a gasket kit for it, or whatever you want to call it. Not a gasket kit, but an O-ring kit. This thing's been sitting unused without any gas in it for like, I'd say at least a year. Probably 2, maybe 3, couple years. But so I just took the carb off, replaced the bowl O-ring because it was leaking, and then also well, I'll show that later. Let's see if this starts. Okay, that was on choke. Let's give it a little throttle. A little more choke. Alright. Because of the low idle I have it at. But anyways, see if I give it a little bit throttle, it'll start up. And then if I just give it a little bit of throttle, I just greased this up. So that's Alrighty, so yesterday I went to a lawnmower shop and I got a new carb O-ring kit for this Honda G100. I needed the O-ring kit for mainly because the carb bowl O-ring was flattened in one spot due to well, that was my fault from a while back. So basically, every time you would tilt the edger back just the slightest bit, like this much, literally, fuel would come dumping out from the top of the front of the carb bowl here. It would just come pouring out of here. So yesterday I put the new carb bowl O-ring on, and I also put the little nut O-ring on that holds the carburetor on, and then I also replaced the O-ring that goes on this little bowl here, sediment bowl. So it was cool. I put it all back together and no leaks. I could tilt it all the way back, no leaks. I filled the gas tank up with like a quarter tank of gas yesterday, and I ran it only for like a minute or two, and then I put it away, and then I kept smelling gas though, like fresh gas, and I was like, oh, I kept feeling around everywhere, couldn't feel anything, there was no drips, so I said, oh, what the heck. So then I come out here this morning and I check the gas tank, and the gas tank is almost bone dry. So then I fill the gas tank back up quarter way, I stick a paper towel down here, and I feel all around and there's no drip, so I come back out like 15-20 minutes later and that paper towel is soaked and it's dripping. But this time the drip wasn't from the front of the carb bowl, it was all dry around the carb bowl, it was dripping out from here, the air filter. So I just took the carb bowl off and I held the float up manually and I turned the fuel on and it was dripping. So I kind of moved the pin around and I kind of played with it. I took the float and needle out, opened the gas, let it drain if there was any crap in there, put it all back together, and it seems as if I don't have any drips now. I'll show you guys here if I could get this stupid camera to focus. Okay, here we got the fuel flowing, and I just pushed it up, and I've held it like this for a little while now. I just did this a little bit ago, and I held it here and I watched it for a while, and there's no drips now, unlike before I messed with it. It was dripping kinda like that. So now, no drips. So I'll turn the fuel back off, let go of that, and I'll throw the bowl back on. Hopefully I don't freaking mess anything up in the process, like move something around too much, which, you know, my luck, it will be. Especially doing it one-handed. This is stupid. I'm already about to get super mad at myself for doing it like this. About to start calling myself a big idiot. This is great stuff. Now I'm gonna be worried as hell. Oh my, you know, this is just great. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Cool. Okay, now chances are you're not gonna fucking go back together, right? Are you, buddy? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, YouTubies. Hey, YouTubies. Hey. I'm gonna set you down over here. Okay. Probably can't see anything. Now you gotta listen to me being fucking idiot and be mad at myself. Yeah. Yay. Cool. And then you know what's gonna happen? Because we're already like 5 minutes into the video, and for some stupid reason my phone only lets me record 10-minute videos, and then I have to upload it onto YouTube, then I have to delete it off my phone, then I have to make a whole nother video, then I have to use the YouTube video editor just to put 2 fucking different clips together. Why? Because my phone tells me I don't have enough memory. Why? I don't know why, because I delete everything off of my phone, all my pictures and videos, all my apps, and it still says I have no memory. Does that make sense? Yeah. God, hear this fucking comes. Alright, back to the video. So what I didn't show you guys or tell you guys, yesterday when I replaced all the O-ring seals and all that, I didn't even take the carb off. I actually just did it all with the carb still attached. I did take the air cleaner box off, but I just left the carb on the studs there or whatever. I just tipped. There was no gas in it or anything, so I just tipped it completely on its side, so I was able to work on it from, you know, easier underneath. One more thing I did, last time I took the sediment bowl off, there's usually like, well, not usually, always, on the bottom of these sediment bowls, there's like, it's almost like a nut molded into the bottom, so you could use like a 10mm or whatever size it was to get it off. But last time the whole thing broke off, and it left a hole underneath there, and so I don't know if it's focusing, probably not, but you could tell that that's not like normal looking. What I did is I took a bunch of solder, and you know, like that's a big clump of solder there, along with all these other pieces around here. It took me a couple tries. Like, here's more solder. I just took a bunch of soldering line and this torch, and I had that sediment bowl just sitting here on the desk, and I torched the bowl super hot, and I was running wire into there and filling it full of solder, and it seemed to work. I don't know how long it'll last. I don't know if vibration will mess it up. Alright, it's been about 15 or 20 minutes since I stopped the video, and I've just been letting it sit here to see if it's gonna drip or leak. So far I don't see any drips or leaks. Everything's dry. The bottom of the carb bowl is dry. Everything's nice and dry. So but the funny thing is, I did walk in here and I smelled like a big whiff of fresh fuel, but it's like, I think it's over 80, it's like 88 degrees right now. So I'm sure just all the pressure from the heat is making all these gas tanks vent, so they're probably pushing out a lot of gas vapors out of the gas caps, since the heat's making them vent, you know, everything's expanding or whatever. So, but the cool thing is that this thing seems like it's good to go now, so I'm pretty excited about that. This thing here, it has one of these foam filters, which this one's actually kind of deteriorating already, or it's not already, but it just is deteriorating. So this helps keep the foam from going straight into the throttle body there, or whatever you want to call it. Ventura, I don't know what the hell. So I'll button it back up. It's 88 degrees outside, but I mean, I haven't started this engine since last night, so I guess we'll do a little cold start. So I have a super low idle set on it, so to start it, you just give it a little bit of throttle, choke it, and watch, probably one pull. Yeah! use this thing up. My grandpa used to use this edger when he had a landscaping business, and that was way before I was even born. I was born in 1992, so this thing's been around here in the garage and at this house since I was born. So it's good to have it back alive again. I want to go for full idle. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, don't you love it? I'm going to go ahead and push it over here into its home. And I'm going to choke it to turn it off. And that's that.